My name is Carolyn and I'm a PhD student in synthetic organic chemistry, and I'm originally from Calgary, Alberta. The subject of my studies is the design of new reactions that are greener, more efficient, and that have potential uses in the pharmaceutical industry, specifically in designing drug-like molecules containing cyclopropane small ring systems. I chose UdeM because I wanted to work for Andre Charette, who is one of the best chemists in Canada right now. And in addition, UdeM has a wide variety of research tools and instrumentation that I couldn't obtain at other universities. And finally, I really wanted the opportunity to become fully bilingual, which is great to do at a Francophone institution. My French when I arrived was not so good in that I only knew basic conversational French. However, I feel that over the last few years, my listening and reading and writing comprehension has improved from being at this university. However, I still need to work a lot on my speaking and under comprehension. In terms of my courses, all my coursework is in English. All the group meetings that I have and my seminars and my thesis can be written in English. In the Department of Chemistry, when you take your graduate courses, you can choose to, if you take the classes there, the courses will be in French. However, the course notes are in English, and you can go and discuss the class material with your professor afterwards. Or you also have the option to take courses at other Anglophone universities in Montreal. Montreal is a fantastic city. It's very lively. There's always things going on. The nightlife is fabulous. There's so many festivals, people on the streets late at night, so many different languages being spoken and different cultures intertwined, and lots of good food to eat. When I started my PhD, I applied for a grant from the Quebec government, which I received, so I'm not as worried about finances anymore. In addition, when I was doing my master's studies, I received a special scholarship for non-Francophones to buffer the costs of not being able to act as a teaching assistant. In the context of my career as a chemist, knowing French can open up various opportunities. For example, there are many new startup pharmaceuticals in Montreal, so after your studies, it opens up more career opportunities there, as well as there are a lot of other companies in France and other Francophone countries that you can go and work for. After I hopefully defend my PhD successfully, I hope to first do a postdoctoral fellowship either in Europe or the US, and then look for a job in industry, potentially in the US, or perhaps I will come back to Montreal now that I will hopefully be bilingual by that point.